Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today is January 30th, 2020. Um, I don't know. I placed an order at Walmart because I've been like slacking as far as my pet food goes, and I wanted, like I've been saying, I wanted canned beans, and I keep watching videos of the no soak method, so I'm going to give it a try again. Maybe it was just old beans that's why that one bean didn't fully yes, that's the cat's back. uh didn't fully cook, or at least it looks like it didn't fully cook. I don't know. Anyway, I get paranoid about things at times. So I wanted to bring this video because there's things you can do to prepare for this coronavirus if it becomes a really bad thing. Now, the way I see it is the people that are dying are the ones, the elderly, and the ones that are the people that are their immune systems excuse me, their immune systems are compromised, or they have lung problems to begin with, like COPD, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, that type of thing. So if that's you, the best thing you can do for yourself, if you have the money, is to stock up on things that you and your family eat for, say, let's say 8 weeks, right? Because it's a 2 week incubation period. So it should burn itself out. Like, I would think it should start burning itself out in like 8 weeks. So if you can stay in your house, well, I'm always in my house anyway, most of the time. I've become a hermit over the years. And it's not, I don't know, it's a whole lot of things that have contributed to that. Anyway, I mean, health being one of them. So I have food, like I'm a quasi prepper. I'm not like one of the people that go out and have shelves and shelves of freeze dried food. Because here's the thing, I have enough to get me by, and I know how to grow a garden. So if you know how to grow a garden, get your seeds started now. Get them in your house, started earlier, and you can start growing them in the house. And then when it comes time to plant them, plant them. But, make sure that you have food in the house. You know, if you eat a lot of green beans, then stock up on canned, or however you buy them. If you buy them frozen, well, if you have limited freezer space, that's going to be a problem. But, you know, do I think it's the end of the world? No, because, unless it mutates to where it's going to kill people who even have with a good immune system. Boy, he's got dandruff, huh? Can't see that until he's on the camera and in the sunlight. Um, cat dander, allergies. Yeah. Yeah, she's so cute. Because, he has to be in my face. I don't know. Look at that face, though. Look at, you can't. I wish I could show you his face, but it'd bounce around too much. And he doesn't look in the camera anyway. He's stubborn like that. So I ordered extra cat food, and I'm going to get the regular monthly supply of cat food besides when I get more cash. I ordered beans that I want to can anyway, and powdered milk. What else? I think there was one other thing that I ordered, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, a thing of Walmart luncheon meat, because I wanted to try it anyway. So let's say you're on limited income like myself. There are things that you can do to help yourself out and make things spread things out a little bit. Like, there are food pantries in everywhere. So if you need the help, you can go to a food pantry and they'll help you. They'll give you peanut butter. They'll give you staple things like peanut butter, cereal. I used to volunteer at Salvation Army, so What else? They actually give you meat there, frozen meat too. And they have Salvation Army has a what's called the gleaning program where these local stores donate produce and it's not the best produce. You're not going to get it's got blemishes. Some of them have, bruises and stuff like that, but it's still something, and something is better than nothing, and it could spread your food budget out a little bit so you can get other shelf stable items, to get yourself a little bit ahead. Um, what else? If you live in an apartment, it's hard, obviously, to have a garden unless your landlord would let you. You can, and now we're talking more funds out of pocket, but you can get yourself a grow light and set yourself a little. You grow a tomato plant, things like that, if that's what you want. The thing is, don't panic. Like I said, I was trying not to panic, and I had a little talk with God, and you know what? I'm so much calmer now, and maybe because I placed that Walmart order. Besides, because like I said, I have food. My cats, on the other hand, yeah, I was slacking. I was doing good for a while. Excuse me, sorry, I wanted some coffee. I was doing okay for a while, and then I had 3 months up ahead of time, but then having to move, and it's like, do I want to move all this stuff? And I don't know how to get rid of books because people don't read anymore, and if they do read, it's on the Kindle, and they don't want to have books. Anyway, I get sidetracked. So, have yourself food, get yourself food. That's the most important thing, and water, or a water filtration system. I've been using a Brita since, I don't know, 1987. And I never drank water from the tap because it always smelled like chlorine, so I've been drinking water ever since. So that's a good thing. And yeah, it's not gonna obviously filter everything, but it's better than nothing. That's what I keep saying. Something is better than nothing. Um, if you have to go out, if it gets that bad, I think if it got that bad, I think there would be a quarantine thing like in China. I don't think the numbers they are giving us are true. I think it's kind of crazy that they are quarantining 50 million people for, what is it, up to 8,000 now infected and 160 have died, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me because I don't know the numbers, honestly. But it seems to be one day another 1,500, another day another 1,000. So if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Avoid public places like malls and movie theaters. Obviously, if you have to go shopping, you have to go shopping. But, don't use your common sense, just use common sense. Don't be in a crowded space like a subway if you don't have to be, or on a plane or a bus. Like me, I have to take the bus on Monday. I'm not looking forward to that because, not only the coronavirus, but the flu is going around like crazy here besides, and people don't stay home when they're sick. They just don't. I don't understand that concept, but me, I stay home when I'm sick. I don't want to contaminate the world, Anyway, yeah, just get enough food for 2-3 months. I mean, and I hate to say this, but even if you have to cut another bill short this month to get that extra food in your house, you can make it up, next month. So, just don't do like I did when I hit the panic button a couple years ago and, got credit cards, and now I'm paying off a massive amount of debt. Not as massive as other people, but massive for my income. So, well, by the way, my Walmart card will be paid off February 3rd. Yay! Woohoo! I'm happy about that. Because my goal is to buy a house. And, I started these current credit cards, yes, because I wanted to build my credit, which you have to do if you want to buy a house. You can't just go into it without any credit at all, because they consider that a bad risk as well as bad credit. So, yeah, sidetracked again. Look, there's a squirrel. Yeah, just stock up, like, even if it's just pasta and canned vegetables. If you have to eat that for 3 months, you'll survive. You're not, you'll survive. Make it so that you don't have to go out in public if you don't need to. Like I said, I'm dreading going on Monday, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I have to go to the bank, and my bank is located in our Walmart. So I'm going to be there anyway, and I have to take the bus. So, yeah, I'm going to be out. I might as well just grab the things I need while I'm there. What else? Don't panic. Don't panic. I don't think the government is going to help you per se. But if it got that bad, I think there would be like quarantines all over the place, like in China. I know I saw now there's people 2 infected on a cruise ship. That's the other thing. Don't fly and don't take a cruise. This stuff is going around. Use your common sense. The airplanes are actually offering people to reschedule or whatever because of this thing that we're planning on flying to China. I always look at it this way. God will provide, whether it's help from a neighbor or help from your family or help from a church, God will always provide. Learn also how, like, wild edibles. There's obviously now it's winter, so you're not going to be able to find anything, but there are wild edibles out there. People think they're weeds, and they're not weeds. And it could get you by, Like, for instance, plantain, people think is a weed. It actually is, I think it's in the spinach family. Don't quote me on that, but it's like spinach nutritionally. So, if you had to survive on weeds, quote unquote weeds, you could. I don't know. Try not to panic. Just stock up on the things you would need for, like, I would say 2 months. I would think it would burn itself out by then or infect everybody by then. I don't know. You figure if one person can infect 3 people, and then those 3 people go and infect another 3 people. So that's 2 weeks, a month. And then those 9 people go and infect another 3 people. That's 6 weeks. And so on and so forth. So my concern is the 5 million people that have left the area that didn't know they were sick and, traveled all over the place. I laugh when I get nervous, I guess. But I'm trying not to think about it because what are you going to do? Panic isn't going to help. It's not going to help you. So you need to keep your head on your shoulders. Think about it. Think what you would need to have in the house for, say, 2-3 months. And then go from there. It's the end of January now. So February, March, you could start planting in April and get something in May. Like lettuce at least, Like tomatoes, obviously, they need hot weather, but something is better than nothing. Even if it's just elbow macaroni with tomato sauce. It's not the healthiest for you, but it'll get you by. Anyway, I think that's what I wanted to say. I'm trying to ease people's minds a little bit. Keep your head on your shoulder. Don't push the panic button. Don't go crazy running up your credit card debt. Just get enough for your household for 2 or 3 months. And I think if you have to stay in, you'll be ready. That's the whole thing about being a prepper is you're prepared ahead of time. So you don't push the panic button. So you don't have to say, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's the end of the world. It's not. Get what you need for your pets. Get what you need for yourself and your family. And there you go. No more panicking. See that? If you have to stay in your house, pick up a thing of playing cards. I mean, it's not like all of a sudden we're not going to have computers, so you can occupy your mind somehow. I mean, I'm used to being in the house, so I do all sorts of things. I craft. I'm working on another cross stitch project. It's almost done. Um, I like to do cross stitch. Although I get frustrated when my thread knots in the back, or in the front, and I have to try to unknot it because I can't see it. Again, off on another rant. Yeah. So my box from Walmart is due tomorrow. I'm actually more calm now because, like I said, then when I get more money, I'll order the cats monthly food besides, and I'll pick up some more dry food while I'm at Walmart. But I wanted that in the house just in case, this turned into something before the 3rd. Because, yeah, I live on an limited income. And I'm proud to say I did not use my credit cards. So, that being said, I'm going to end this video. Don't hit the panic button. Just use your common sense. Use some logic. Think about what you use on a daily basis and a regular basis. And go stock up. That's all you could do at this point. It's kind of senseless to panic. It really is. It's just going to wear down your immune system. So, have a great day, everyone. I'm sorry to be, what's that one? I can't even think of the, Debbie Downer. Is that it? Debbie Downer. But, I'm not trying to be. I'm actually trying to prevent you from panicking. Just common sense. It'll be okay. We can grow a garden if we have to. Talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.